Welcome back, everyone, to day 3 of the teacher leadership training offered by the Leadership Society of Arizona. Now, we're on individual-centered, the first principle of the no-influence mentoring model, individual-centered. We kind of talked about what this means. I want to talk about the implications of this and really another way to look at the impact this is going to have on students and on kind of the role that teachers will play and also mentors and leaders. See, what we find out in business is that when you have an organization and you have a lot of managers leading this organization, what you start to find is that the more managers you have and the more expertise they have, actually the less expertise the employees need and the less accountability they have. Why? Because when you have a lot of managers, the employees, the workers, they don't need to know a lot, right? Because you have the managers to tell them what to do. As soon as in an organization you take the managers away and you only have the employees, now the employees have to be more accountable. Now they have to be more skilled. Why? Because there's no one to tell them what to do. The only way you can work in that organization is if you know how to do your job. And this is the exact same way with students and teachers. What we're finding is the more that the teachers are involved, the more the teachers are managing, directing, controlling, telling them what to learn, how to learn it, when to learn it, the less skilled the students actually become. Why? Because they're just listening to the teachers. But the more the teachers pull back here, and the more you make it individual-centered, in reality, what starts to happen now is, whereas the expertise all lied in the teachers, because the teachers were doing everything, telling the students everything, now you have, as the teachers pull back, the students have to be more accountable. The students have to learn more. Because as you pull back, they have to do more. They have to learn more. And this is really kind of the crux of the individual-centered. In the role of the teacher, the parent, the mentor, is to become invisible. It's to pull back, allowing the student to do more. Now, what does this pull back mean, become invisible? It means you should do less, right? It's very simple. You do less, because the less you do, the more the student will have to do. And this is the type of paradigm we want. One, teachers are already overwhelmed. You're probably already overwhelmed with doing too much grading and homework, tests, all sorts of things, and also the having to lecture and everything. The less you do, the easier it should be for you. So if you're actually implementing this model right, you should do less. You should see greater performance out of your students, and your students should be getting more skilled. And this is what we want to see in the model. Now, let me give you an example of this. We went into one of the high schools in the Phoenix Union High School District. And in the math class, okay, so this is actually a curriculum where the students actually are being tested on a standardized test and they have to learn. We took half of the, I believe, the 7th grade class or the 9th grade class, and we cut their curriculum down. In fact, we actually eliminated a whole section that they were learning. Tried to focus on the basics and tried to allow the students as much time in class to be able to do their homework, to get the work done. Give them most flexibility in doing this. What we started to find when the standardized test came around, the AZ Merit at the time, was that actually the students started to score better on the standardized test. Not only that, we found the portion of the class that we didn't even teach them, they actually did better in that portion than the other half of the students in their class, in their classes. It was an amazing thing to watch. What we're finding is as we do less, the students seem to learn more. When you tell them less, they seem to pick up what you tell them. They seem to figure it out. They seem to learn how to apply it quicker. And this is the whole crux of the individual-centered. We want to learn about the student. We want to shape everything around them. We want to do less so the student is able to do more. And when we see a student struggling and they don't know what to do, that's when we step in and try to help them a little bit. But the more we can step back, we have found this to be very beneficial for the learning of the students. Thank you so much. This wraps up the first principle of individual-centered. Of course, if you're doing a lot in your class, if you're trying to implement this and it's causing you hassle, it's causing you more stress, that's not what should be happening. So please definitely email us. Send me an email, let us know what's going on, and we're more than happy to help you out. Thank you so much, and you all have a great day. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video and you want to see more, press the thumbs up button below and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and we'll answer them in future videos.